Okay, so the Repo UK tour dates have been announced and I'm so happy because one of them is Sheffield, which is just down the road from Doncaster. So I am thrilled to bits because there's only 4 dates. They are in London, Sheffield, and then I think it's Edinburgh, then Glasgow. I'll link all the details, dates, cinemas they're at in the side. But most of you probably won't know what Repo is, so I've got to explain it to you because it is a fantastic movie that's sadly not supported by Lionsgate, who are the official distributors of it, because they think it's a big massive flop, but it's actually a brilliant masterpiece. It is a bit of a niche film, but because it's a rock opera horror musical, but it's so fantastically done and made, and it's got an amazing cast: Anthony Head, Sarah Brightman, Alexa Vega for the Spy Kids movies, Paris Hilton, who is surprisingly good as Amber Sweet. Amber Sweet's actually my favourite character in the entire movie. So sit back, relax, I'm going to tell you about the wonderful world of Repo and what you expect at one of the Repo stops. Okay, so what is Repo? Repo is a rock opera musical that basically has every word in it sung from beginning to end, and it's about a world where organ repossession has been legalised due to a massive epidemic of organ failures, and now it's set in the year 2057. So it's in a not too distant future, as it says in the big comic book bit at the beginning. So if you're a comic book geek, this movie you'll love it because it has many comic book sections that really help into the backstory, and you don't have to waste time dwelling too much on it or having huge cheesy flashback scenes. There's only odd flashbacks, so it's just little snippets. Darren Boseman, you will probably know from Saws 2, 3 and 4. Whoa, I got that right. Yeah, he's the director of them, and he is the director of this movie. Now, he has been with this Repo project from the beginning, almost, because it's created by Darren Smith and Terrence, I'm going to say this wrong, Zunjic. I don't know how you say it, but it's a wicked surname. And they created it from an idea from their 10-minute opera, and they made it into a full-blown opera. And when they brought it to Broadway, to the stage, they hired Darren Boseman to be the director, because strangely, Darren Boseman loves musical theatre. It's what he wants to do, mainly with his career. So it's kind of odd thinking that he's directed all these Saw films. So Repo beautifully combines the two if you're a fan of gore or a fan of musicals. Basically, plastic surgery and surgery in general has taken off. It's the must-have thing. People are addicted to surgery. It's a term used in a song in the Repo as addicted to the knife. And there's also this pain-killing drug called Zydrate that's extracted from dead bodies that is highly addictive and many people are addicted to. And there's a character called Grave Robber, played by Terrence Zundic, however you say it. And he's an awesome character. He needed more screen time in the movie, I reckon, because his singing voice is brilliant, his presence on screen is just amazing, and he really does deserve some credit for his role, because he's basically a narrator. Oh, no, not a narrator, more of an observer of this world, because he meets Shiloh, we'll get to Shiloh in a minute, and he basically tells her what Zydrate is and what's going on. Someone's addicted to the knife almost, and this is all due to a company called GeneCo, which kind of became the saviour of the world after all these organ failures, because they are a biotech company and says, we'll give you this organ, whatever organ you need, and you have 90 days to pay us back. And if you don't pay us back in 90 days, your organ's going to defunct. And this is where they send out the Repo Man. And the Repo Man is the basic premise of all the movie. Now, Repo Men come and take you and cut you open and take back their organ. I'm surprised they don't take all your organs, because I think that's just wasted. They could have more free organs. Now, the Repo Man we focus on, Nathan Wallace, played by Anthony Head. Yay! So, Anthony Head's Nathan Wallace, and he is the top Repo Man. And he has a daughter called Shiloh, played by Alexa Vega from Spy Kids. And she has a blood disease inherited from her dead mother, Marnie. He basically locks her in the house. She's not allowed to go outside, but because she's a teenager that she does want to go outside, and she does at the beginning of the movie, she sneaks into her mother's tomb regularly to go visit her, and she ends up going outside by accident, and that's why she meets Grave Robber. That's where the whole film takes off. I'm not going to give anything away, because you have to see this film and enjoy it for yourself and be shocked, because it has some brilliant shocks in it, and you just have to see it. And so Shiloh, basically we follow her, we see everything through her eyes, because she's just as innocent to the world as we are. So there's Nathan trying to protect Shiloh, but Shiloh doesn't know the fact that he's Repo Man. She thinks he's a doctor, so he's also got to hide that secret. It's like he's a terrible monster, because he does take great pleasure in his work. There's some brilliant songs about it with Anthony Head with beautiful, deep, growly voice. It's just sexual. Legal Assassin and Thankless Job. Thankless Job will make any Anthony Head fan jump up and down with glee. Now the biotech company GeneCo, it's owned by the Largo family. The Largo family has the father, Rotty. Now he's, at the beginning of the movie, told he's dying, he's terminally ill, there's no cure for what he has. So he's got to find an heir. He has 3 children, Parvy, Luigi and Amber, but he sees them as not worthy heirs because Parvy is likes taking women's faces, literally having them like sewn onto his own face. So he goes around doing that. It's not particularly nice. There's Luigi, who has a big temper. I think he's got PMT or something, and he goes around like stabbing everyone. So obviously he's not going to trust him with it. And then there's Amber Sweet, played by Paris Hilton, and she's addicted to the knife big time. She's a big zydrate addict, surgery addict. Her appearance always changing. There's not hardly any scene. When you go from one scene to the next scene, she doesn't look the same. She may go back to looking the same, similar to a scene before, but she's never continuously has the same face, hair, cheeks, chins. They did a lot. But Darren Bowe said to her at the beginning, I don't want you to look like Paris Hilton, there are no blue eyes, there are no blonde hair in this, and they puffed her cheeks out, prosthetic noses, chins. She looks beautiful with them. She looks beautiful before anyway, but it's just amazing the changes there is. So he's not going to trust her because she'll just like abuse it for the surgery. So he's got to find an heir. Now he was going to give it to Nathan Wallace, but he ran off with his missus, well, to-be missus, a couple of years ago, and that's when she got pregnant with Shiloh, and then she died in childbirth for Shiloh, and that's where he like took Nathan in to be a Repo Man. The reason why Repo is called Repo's Genetic Opera is this world is in the future, but it has very like Victorian-esque style. It's like a renaissance of the style. And I think it's brilliant. It's beautiful with all the like big city billboards, and then you've got like circus tents for like replace your face. The big climax take place on the stage at the Genetic Opera that everyone goes to. It's this big event hosted by GeneCo. So it's a fantastic movie. It's got a brilliant score. I'm going to put some annotations below to some of the best songs, such like Zydrate Anatomy, Chase the Morning, and I'll put 17 on there, that'll be cool. 17's Mama Drama's got to go there. I'll stop singing now. So what do you expect from the Repo Rotor event? Now, what Darren Bozeman keeps saying about this film, that is not just a film, Repo is an event. There is a huge online community, which even he and Terence and Darren Smith take part in. On the Repo website, which is www.repo-opera.com. That's the official website, and somewhere on there you should find the link to the message board and join it, become a member, follow what's going on, because it is a lovely community and everyone's very enthusiastic about the film. And I love this quote that someone said the other day: I love the Repo community because the director gets as pissed off as the fans do. And yes, Repo is an event, and this Repo UK Rotor, there's done 3 Rotors in the US, and that Darren and Terence have done, and basically you have signings. Darren and Terence go be at every single one in the UK, and there might be some special guests which I think they've been hinted at as Alexa Vega and Anthony Head, but it depends what location you're at. Okay, so don't quote me on that. And also Terence goes out with one of the hench girls, so she might be doing the signing as well. I hope she does, because I love the hench girls. I'm probably going dressed as one. So you get signings from them, and then I think you see the movie, and then afterwards there's a Q&A with Terence and Darren, and you get to ask any questions you like about Repo, maybe even about Saw if you want to. If you just want to meet him because of Saw, you're a big Saw fan, go support this movie because he will appreciate you just for going. There'll be plenty of merchandise, people will probably be singing in the corridors, so it's best if you learn some of the songs. People will be dressed up, I can guarantee it. Me and my friend Helen are going to dress up as hench girls because we're going to kick ass. What other locations are near you? Please go, because it's amazing. I'm actually surprised there's so many locations in Scotland. It's really strange. I thought there'd be a few more dates than there are, but there's not. But I don't care. There's one in Sheffield. I'm going. It's going to be amazing. So please, I'll do a video diary about when I go, and hopefully if you can't go you can join that. I'll try a video some of the Q&As because other people have done that at previous events, and so hopefully I won't get reprimanded by people for recording it. And it'll be a very enjoyable night out, and it's a fan event. What more can you ask for? So thanks for watching this. Please check out all the links I'll put in the sidebar and that, and all the annotations to videos. And I will see you later. Thanks.